Hey everybody, Link here, and welcome to my Let's Play of Shadow of the Colossus. This is one of my favorite games, like, ever. Because this game is kind of like a great example of video games being a good art form. And, this is going to be a short Let's Play. I want to do something short and sweet, but with a lot of impact. And this is the first game that came to mind, because, you know, after Final Fantasy 12, the longest project... Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, it's loading. Hopefully it doesn't show off anything spooky. If it does, I'll have to cut that out. Alright, back on track. So yeah, this game is one of my favorite games. It's very cinematic, very short, very sweet though. Very, like, mysterious. There's not a lot of answers to many of the questions you'll have when playing. So I thought this would be a cool short game to do after, like, finishing something long like Final Fantasy 12. So I'm not going to speak too much because this is a looping title screen. And yeah. So why don't we just sit back, or you guys sit back and relax, and we start a new game. There are 3 difficulty choices. I'll explain what the difficulty like stands for. I just usually play on easy because I usually play this game for like the story, but no matter what difficulty, you're in for a pretty good time. I just do easy. That's just me though. Don't hate. Respect to those who do normal or hard. Anyway, let's just go.
Was yuhik awel yek forol ikudu ibikuka I use Yula Cordoloya. Aulik, Olazulam, Cos. Ilzozeri Kua Zoko. Amnos Cludu. Laomism Wop. Was you the Ulas also? View houses is will. Ikola Kizado you Lola. Islis Pozaiuku. Aumizukikyo. You are la Kika.
You called us. You dream. I wasn't cool. You own you.
Dormi, ifo. Alu yula. Oshtu hailwa wuku aikwa. Ujisu hiazu tsudoko. Was nordekyo wuti yula.
I will anxious. I will be. You eyes them. Darling, cute.
Izukyumuku. Iduse all do you iweriko. It's not all amusement. Alu tiklik. If the least do is.
我什么事一直往有了，别那可我一直爱你的口，因为可是有，爱的你那口，有爱的，no, you do. Oh, you Chris.
Uronola.
Reason could come around you. You are a quite
Oyu. I'll bet.
I was difficult. No certain kiss, no cuddle. On those around us. I worry continued. Error was not sus. A one edu. Error do. No.
You do. You bet Sanada.
Recall. I will do. Was not sus. Oh, you know, you and Bill cry upside. Was you and Bill, Oricum, Zula, Mukira Jura. Nosus, you are your lands, Kandu, Nukodo.
Oram. Only you do knew.
It will ever I journey. I was you ever become. Dance around here, car officer.
Would you mind if I told you that that's 50%? Oh,
I was ready.
come on, Dorman. Don't interrupt me. What if I told you that was 50% of the story of this game? I am not kidding. As they said, you can press X to jump. If we hold R1, we can raise our sword in the sky. And with the light, that is where we need to go to start our quest. And over here, we got ourselves our horse. We could press triangle or X. X, we could just jump on like a ruffian. Or, with triangle, we can get on like a gentle soul. And to make him go faster, we can press triangle and to move around. To move around him, make a move, we can use L. And if we want to pull him to a stop, we can pull back. And yeah, you can get off him. You can get off our good boy Aggro. That's his name. I don't know if I said that or not. By pressing X or triangle. Here is something that actually gets explained a little bit later, but I'm going to point this out now. Here we have these little shrines that you can pray to, and these fully heal you. That red bar down there, that is your health, and that's yellow circle, that is your stamina. Yes, you have a stamina bar in this game. Because every good game where you're doing wacky things needs a stamina bar. Anyway, so with the power of the sword telling us that, hey, we gotta go straight ahead. Can I just say, this game looks beautiful. Oh my goodness, one of the reasons I love it is because this is one of the most beautiful games I have ever played. I have a TV that, like, only goes up to 720p, so that's how I've been playing all these games. We can press the little thing on the PlayStation controller, the little middle piece. Control pad, I don't know. That can bring up the map. And we have a large world to explore. I actually recommend you stop here for a moment. Because there are ways to increase your health and stamina. And right now, I'm about to show you guys a way to increase your health. One of the few ways to increase your health. On this tree, there are There are some fruit that you can shoot down with your bow. Because yes, our homeboy, his name is Wander. He has a bow. By pressing R2 and picking up the fruit, we actually just got, although not really noticeable, we just got ourselves a little bit of extra health. I'm going to look up in the tree, see if there's any more fruit. I think there is 2 pieces of fruit, but I only seem to find 1. Whoa! Jittery camera. Getting a little crazy. Drawing your bow and holding it out does use up stamina, so just keep that in mind as you go forward. Also, don't aim your bow at your boy Aggro, or else he will be a little bit upset and run away, and then you're gonna have to call him back. Now, to show this off, if I were to get away from my horse, if we were to, let's say, separate it for whatever reason, like he's all the way over here, and I'm all the way over here, I can press triangle, and we can call the horse to us. You see him? He's acting up, and now he's coming to us, which is very nice. I want to explain all this stuff now, so that way we know for the future. Anyway, with all that being said, and getting that 1 extra fruit for an extra sliver of health. I won't be going for... I have a lot of things to say. There is a way to increase stamina as well, but we won't be seeing that for a little bit later. There are multiple fruit trees and other ways to increase stamina littered throughout the world. I cannot guarantee that I'm going to get every single one of them, but if I do know of a location with, like, fruit to gather or a way to increase stamina, then I'll be sure to point it out. There are a couple of places I do have in mind. But if I miss some, don't get mad at me, because this isn't a 100% run. Also, it's easy mode, so I feel like you can ignore it safely. Anyway, here we have a little bit of an obstacle course to teach us about many things, like climbing. We press R2 against like these vines, we can climb up them. And we can press X to jump up to a platform like this. We can grab onto this ledge, and we can press X again to lift ourselves up. And if you let go of R2, you will freaking you will run off, or you will let go, and you will fall down. Like it says, we can use R to adjust the camera. We can jump over here, climb up. No, I didn't drop it in the dirt. Grow up. And here, which is one of the most underused skills in the game that they're about to show us, is here. Press circle to execute a dive roll, like that. That is a move that I will be using occasionally, not the whole time. Maybe just to gain some speed and dodge attacks. Yes. We're going to have to be doing some dodging here and there. Not too often, but there will be cases where I will recommend that you do dodge. Anyway, we're going to climb on this wall. We can sit all across it. And while holding on, press X and then use the L stick to adjust our jump. And we can jump over... We could jump over the ledge. And yeah, like it said, press X to release in the chosen direction. Oh boy, we got ourselves a big one, boys. This is our first example of a Colossi. His name... They do have names that I did not pull up. Crap. If there's one thing I can recommend, is that if you want to know where you have to go when in terms of striking them, you lift up your sword and you can aim a light. And it seems like the first step that we have to go on is his leg. I forgot this guy's name. And I hate myself. I want to say it's Valis, maybe? I'll put on screen right now a correction, and just in case. But what we need to do to scale this big boy, and watch out for his crushing feet, is we need to climb up on his leg, and we need to strike it. And what this will do, it will make this man kneel down. And yeah, it's telling us with our sword we can attack with square, and look at me go! I am hanging on to this guy's ass! Look at me go, guys. I cannot move. I am struggling on the first Colossus. This is a sign for things to come. And here we can get to see what the Colossi are all about. They get to... If you want an easy shot, you can keep on stabbing his leg and he'll kneel down again. Which is recommended in case you get a little bit shooken up. So now we're going to climb up on his ass. His furry little ass. That does not sound good. And normally I'm able to kill this guy with like less than a minute. And I suppose it is time to talk about difficulty levels. Actually no. Actually I'm going to hold off the thought for later. So we're going to have to climb on this guy, and I am just not... I ain't doing too hot. I'm not losing. Winning though, and I'm running low on stamina. I'm going to climb up on this guy back. If you need to regain some stamina, you can let go. And if you're on a safe platform, like on his back, you can be fine, and you can just stand there perfectly fine. Here is a main mark. By striking these, we take out a lot of this guy's health, which is that blue bar on the top. Look at this man. He's trying to shake us off. But we ain't scared of him. By holding off on your strikes, by like charging up your strike and waiting for a big strike, you can actually do a lot of damage to him. And that's it. And we got this black worm chasing us. Oh no! apologies if, like, this first episode was just a big kind of jumbled mess. Well, it wasn't really a mess. I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out so far. But sorry if it was just me not really talking too much about this game, just more of, like, explaining a bunch of things. I did it just so I can get it out of the way. I'm not done explaining some things yet, but we'll spread them out a little bit further as we move along. Like difficulty. And I'll save those for later talk. But with those words from Dorman telling us where our next foe lies, that's how I actually want to end every episode. I want to end them with those words. That way you guys can get the suspense of trying to figure out what the heck is the next guy going to look like. Because that was just the first one. So, yeah. That's going to do it for today. Ain't that right, Aggro? Next time on Shadow of the Colossus, we're going to be going on and tackling our second Colossi. See you guys then. What the bird doing, though?